closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, right atop that hill. Watch you tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch you tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age where love has come to die, we're taking on the step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch you tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch you tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age where love has come to die, we're taking on the step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch you tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch you tumble down, then we try. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right the top of that hill, watch it tumble down. Then we try again. Push that stone by the top of that hill, watch it tumble down. Then we try again, and we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill, watch it tumble down. Then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill, watch it tumble down. Then we try again, and we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill, watch it tumble down. Then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill, watch it tumble down. Then we try again, and we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, fall down or rise again, and we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone by the top of that hill. Watch it tumble down. Then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the GDA WDF event for doubles. And we're live now on the last 32. This is, we expect a brilliant game here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, we're live here in the studio with Alex Nunez. He's the president of the GDA. We will be commentating through this game. As we said here, we have Dyson and Pullum, excellent game, and against Jensen Walker, ranked number 2 in the WDF, with his partner Lewis Gurney. So yes, we're expecting a high-scoring game. What do you say, Alex?
Yeah, so Nikolai, it's an absolute pleasure to be here today commentating alongside you for what promises to be a great weekend in the Gibraltar Darts weekend. With today starting with the doubles event, seeing our very own Ethan Pullum and Dyson Parody on the stage participating versus some great opposition.
Yes, hopefully now in the last 32, things are starting to get harder now as we get to the Orkey, so we expect the averages to be going up.
Yeah, so I'm extremely looking forward to this, by the way, Nikolai, because Ethan Pullum and Dyson are great players. Ethan Pullum reached the final of the WDF World Cup Youth Singles in South Korea last year. He's actually seeded for the youth event this year, and he's only been playing for about 3 years, and he's really punched above his own weight considering the time he's been playing. But obviously, this is no easy match for them because Jensen Walker is a semi-finalist in the WDF World Championships. We also have Dyson pairing up with Ethan Pullum, who is another great player. Now we can see Jamie Camilleri there getting ready to score the final. And he's also pairing up with Lewis Gurney, who I've seen playing the Moda Super Series, a very good, solid player. I've been watching him play his floor tour events this evening, and he has been producing some really good, solid darts. He's got a very good, solid throw there, as you can see, and they have been playing extremely well. So this promises to be a great match. We also have Dyson Parodi, who is an absolute great player as well in his own right, a 10-time Gibraltar national champion. He equaled the record of one of our greatest dart players in Gibraltar, George Federico. Dyson's also played in the PDC. He's played in the World Cup of Darts on many occasions, and he is a great player. When Dyson is in the mood, he is up there. I can also see our tournament director, Nikolai Bado, just making sure everything is great and set up for the players. And we're really looking forward to this match. It promises to be a great treat for those of you watching at home. So Nikolai comes back. As you can see, he was out there at the stream just making sure everything was great. What were you doing out there, Nikolai?
Just checking that the noise levels are correct, so we don't have any issues afterwards. So just wanted to make things clear there. So yeah, everybody.
Yeah, so now they're framed for the ball now.
Yeah, Jensen will go first.
That's it. Let's see how players are still warming up. So soon the teams will be bulling up to see who starts. Dyson's darts. I love the way Dyson's darts land on the board. They land decline. Very straight throw, a very solid throw, aggressive throw as well. His darts do tend to land on the fives quite often, but when Dyson gets them right, he really does hammer them in, and he is a quality player on the day, as I mentioned previously. So looking forward to this. We have been working extremely hard over the weekend and over the months preceding to this event to ensure that the Gibraltar Open works out as smoothly as possible, and things have been working out extremely well for us. So there you go, there's a scoreboard. The game has started. Ethan Pullen with a solid score there. Sets it up nicely for Dynamite Dyson and double 8. For a 17-dot leg now. Let's use that marker. Just on the wire, so opens it up on the first leg for Gurney and Walker. That was a good chance from the Gibraltarian pair to break the throw. And this is another chance. Double 8 for Ethan Pullen. That's a great first leg from the Gibraltarian pair. So now it's Ethan for a solid start. Solid breaker throw, Nikolai, to start off the match. 85 scored. You feel you need a higher scoring power when you're playing these two with a 140. Applying the pressure to the Gibraltarian pair. So 85 scored there from Dyson. So you feel that score is not enough. Effectively, they've given the throw away. Leaves himself on 170 now. You feel Dyson needs minimum 2 triples in this visit. That's 1. And he misses. Stun. He leaves himself on a non-finish. 96 slightly opens the door for the Gibraltarian pair. But you feel Ethan needs at least that triple. Still not enough. 24, that's perfect. That leaves him double 16, double 8 now. And he checks it out. So it's 1-1. And the throw is back with Walker and Gurney. So they have all the work cut out again. Ethan Pullen and Dyson Parodi. So at this level, you have to feel that an 81, you have to make the most of it. So if Ethan hits a 140 here, or at least a 134, which he's not going to do now, would have given him a chance. So it still opens the door for the Gibraltarian pair. Poor score from Gurney there. Opens the door for Dyson. So yeah, there's some sort of drama on the stage now. I'm not too sure what's happening. Could we see the side angle, Nikolai? Seems to be a technical difficulty with the scoreboard. I'm not too sure what's happening. So it seems to have been resolved. A bit of drama with the previous score. But it's all good now. Solid 96 from Ethan Put off 58. You feel that's not good enough, especially against this caliber of player. And again, he opens the door. They must be feeling the pressure, Nikolai.
Yes, they do. See what Dyson can do now.
Not his best darts, we can say. We all know what these players can produce on the day. And we also know what Jensen Walker can produce on his day too.
Yep.
He's playing solid, not playing... Neither pair has really settled in my view.
Yeah,
But Ethan seems to be settling in now with a 139 and leaves himself on 80. So Lewis Gurney and Walker leave themselves on 56. Dynamite Dyson just misses the double 5 to break with the throw again. Lewis Gurney and Walker to hold throw. Double 10. And that is game short on the third leg. And the hold of throw.
It's 2-1 now.
Dyson motivating. Dyson is the more experienced player of the two Gibraltarians. So he's probably using his experience to get the best out of Ethan Pullum. But you feel that Dyson needs a few big scores on the board. So steady ton. With Gurney now approaching the oki. You can see Ethan Pullum's granddad back there. One of his big supporters. Always by the side of his grandson. Hoping for a Gibraltarian win. Only 26, that's not good enough, Nikolai.
No, it's not. They're feeling the pressure now.
And a ton isn't good enough for Gurney and Walker. Both teams not on a finish at the moment.
This leg is very important for Pullum and Dyson, as they need to draw it 2-2. If not, Walker will gain a two-leg advantage, and that, of course, at this stage is critical.
Oh, lovely 174 score on the board for Jensen Walker with Dyson on 76. Double finish. Oh, he misses the 24, the double 12. And now Lewis Gurney, double 16 to take his team to a 3-1 lead. He has to use that marker, on which he does brilliantly well, Lewis Gurney. And it takes the pair one leg from victory. And you have to feel that the advantage.
This will put the pressure now on Dyson and Pullum. They need to bring up something in this leg.
They'll have to produce something special to come back, Nikolai, because they have the darts on this leg, with Jensen Walker starting for his team. So it's very difficult. They have it all to do.
Yep.
That is a solid start. Before that was a 125, 85. It's all dependent on what Jensen Walker does now. Could this be another 180? Sorry, Lewis Gurney. Steady 140. Pullum needs a 2 treble visit, which he won't do now. With a 32 scored there. Lewis Gurney looks to extend the lead in this leg with a solid ton. Takes them to a finish with Pullum and Parodi behind in this leg. So it's a 160 left with an 80 average for Walker and Gurney. He will be looking to set his partner up nicely with 60 when he returns. So Gurney will return to a 60 score. And and he will be hoping to check it out in 2 darts to win the game. That's a 58 scored, double 10, and that's game shot in the match for Lewis Gurney and Jensen Walker. It is not to be for the Gibraltarian duo, but they did play the hearts out on the stage, but it was not enough. Fair play to Walker and Gurney. And you have to think, Nikolai, that they are one of the title contenders today.
Yes, they are. Let's see if we can get Jensen into the box here to have a few words with him. It will always be good to have this kind of caliber of player having a chat with us.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be great to have a few words with Jensen. So now Nikolai is looking for Jensen. I think you might see him on the stream out of the office, the commentary box, asking for Jensen's attendance. So if we're lucky, we can have him present in the commentary box. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Jensen Walker. Take a seat, Jensen. So that was a solid game, wasn't it, Jensen?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he played well. You know, I mean, I've been to Gibraltar enough times to know what Dyson Parody's made of, and obviously I've played Ethan Pullum, I think if I remember rightly, at the Europe Cup in Latvia, I think about 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was. I think it was 2024. I mean, I know what Ethan can do. He played with Nico Bado, you know, he's a very good player. We knew we had to be up for it, and luckily we were, and luckily we got over the line.
That's great. I do remember being the manager for the Gibraltar national
I remember
team.
you were.
At the time, and I remember seeing you play against Nico Bado and Ethan Pullum at the time, which was, and I remember you guys produced an amazing performance that day, because I think it's what you say, you know, that you have to turn up with these Gibraltarian players, when especially with players like Ethan Pullum and Dyson Parody and the rest.
I think in the wider spectrum, I think the Gibraltar's very underrated in terms of, I think a lot of people don't know about some of the players. I mean, obviously you've got Dyson and Dylan duo from kind of the thousands and the tens, kind of people know about them. And obviously Galliano and Justin Hewitt in their own right. But I think in the wider spectrum, they're underrated because if people don't know about somebody, they don't think about them as much, so they just assume they're not going to produce a good game. I think from being there enough time and playing the WF events when it was combined with the JDC events, I know the good players in Gibraltar. You know, I'm well aware we had to produce a good game there, and luckily me and Lewis managed to put a pretty decent game out. You know, I always say anything 80 plus in the pairs is quite good. You know, you're going to be hard to beat, and luckily we managed to produce.
So
a good
those
game.
are kind words for our Gibraltarian players, which we very much appreciate.
Well,
Jensen.
you know, I call a spade a spade. I'm very honest with what I see, as you know yourself, and you've got Gibraltar's only get the quality's only getting better. I remember when I first came to Gibraltar, you probably had 3 or 4. When I look at and I go, they would go into the Challenge Tour and they would compete on the PDC and they would compete quite well. And 2 of them are the World Cup players, you know, Galliano and Hewitt. And now I look at it and I go, probably got 8 or 9 that could do it. And that's in a couple of years, and you know that's only going to expand more and more and more, you know, because it's only getting bigger in this.
Yeah, it's full credit to our youth academy. We have a great youth academy which are
superb.
producing some good players.
Superb.
But enough about the Gibraltar players. Now it's a bit about you. We saw that you reached the semi-finals of the WDF World Championships not too long ago. I think that was about a year ago now, or a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
You have been producing some good darts. So how do you see your chances this weekend?
You know, you always got to fancy yourself. You know, I think that's the most important thing. I think to have success, you have to believe you. I think when you walk into a WF room, you have to believe you're the best player in the room to win. You know, every time I've walked into the events I've won, I've walked in and I've thought of the best player in the room every time. You have to believe you're the best player in the room when you're on it. Of course, you have to have that realism involved, because you have to believe that if you're not on it, anybody else can beat you, and that's the reality of things. But you also have to believe that when you are on it, you are a tough person to be beaten. And I do honestly believe that, and I think that's the key to success. You know, obviously my 2026 hasn't been, you know, what 2025 has been. Obviously, you know, semi-final of the Worlds, you know, and winning 3 or 4 titles in 2026 and 2025 on the WF Tour is a lot different to obviously how this year's gone. This year's gone well. Semi-final of Dutch Open, Moda Super Series semi-final, you know. But it's not 2025, but it's also making sure you can carry on that mindset from 2025 and make sure that you're still thinking like the winning Jensen.
So, I guess every player has their ups and downs and the strong moments. But what I've seen in the past, that players who do overcome that low, they usually come back stronger. You look at Van Gogh, I remember seeing him as a young player. He won the World Masters back then, and then I think he had a good run in the Grand Prix, and look what he's done ever since. So I think that once you overcome these tough challenges, it does make you a stronger player.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, people always say, obviously, dance is a case where you're always improving, and probably in the long run it probably is when you look at the wider spectrum of things. But when you look at it detailed, really, dance the whole game of going one step back and going 2 steps forward.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You have to go one step back and 2 steps forward, because you don't improve until you've had the setback. Because that setback gives you the hunger again.
Yeah.
When you're going forward all the time, you lose the hunger because you feel like it's all automatically going to happen for you. When you can take that step back, that 2 steps forward feel a lot sweeter. And when that happens, it's superb.
Yeah, totally agree. So, Jensen Walker, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations and the best of luck
Thank you,
for
Alex.
the remainder of the tournament.
Thank you,
Jensen.
Cheers, Alex.
Take
Thank
care,
you
brother.
very much. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Nico. Top man. Don't know what I'm happy about.
Yeah, take care, Jensen. Thank you very much for joining us. So you heard from Jensen Walker there, ladies and gentlemen. So now we'll take you on to the break.
Yeah, we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. The next game will be ready in a short while, so we'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. See you now. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age where love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice.
right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll the dice. Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we take another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. And we roll
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so moving on to the third stream game of the evening, we have a quarter-final match with Bado and Andrades versus David Francis and Davy Moises. So, and we have a special guest in the commentary box today, no other than Mitchell Laurie. So, Mitchell, welcome to Gibraltar once again.
Thank you very much. How are we? We good?
Yeah, he's also the ranked number 1 in the WDF. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mitchell, for not mentioning that one. When I saw that Nikolai sort of shut me up and he wrote it down on a piece of paper right in front of us, so that the awkward silence was used to that. So welcome Mitchell, to Gibraltar.
Nah, that's alright. I'm very excited for this weekend. Can't wait to get started, to be honest. My flight getting delayed round the doubles, but
Yeah.
just need to practice.
What
and get
happened there?
ready.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, just the flight was like supposed to. We got a flight from Edinburgh, and we could have got one from Glasgow. It was just stuff like that. But nah, like it's the pairs is obviously it's just good practice. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, the main thing is that you're here. You're here safe. You're here with your dad. I think with your grandpa as well.
Yeah,
With your granddad.
Yes.
So how's that like coming over your granddad?
No, very good. You know, I was, my granddad loves coming everywhere with me.
He's been to Gibraltar. before,
Yeah, he comes every year.
Comes
He
everywhere,
loves
right?
Gibraltar. He drives and stuff in Gibraltar.
I think these days you're an honorary Gibraltarian.
Yeah.
I heard you've gone on a fishing trip with the Andrades family who are playing
Yeah.
now. You see Joey there, I've heard he's a good friend of yours.
Yeah, very good friend.
But this is the question: who's better playing PlayStation, Joey or you?
Oh, definitely me. Definitely me. Joey's not even
So the
on
game
par.
started. Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's
Carry on.
alright. Joey's not even on par at me. PlayStation. Honestly, I'm unbelievable.
For Joey. So, yeah. So the match has started now.
Decent dart player, terrible FIFA player.
I'll make sure to tell him that later. So a solid 99 from the I feel that the pair need to produce some good darts to beat Moises and Francis, which are two local good players. Moises used to play high-level youth darts back in the day in the Netherlands. A very good player, very much a known quantity. So Joey Andrades, lovely triple 20 to start off that throw.
That's it. Leaves 92. Puts the pressure on Moses and Francis.
Definitely does with the Moises and Francis pair behind in this leg. He might leave himself a finish now. If he hits a minimum at least. Yeah. 172 left now from Moises and Francis. So it gives a bit more breathing space for Badr and
No,
Fulham.
definitely just leaves tops. Andrade's coming back from tops. For the first leg, and most importantly, a break of throw.
Break of throw, how important is that, Mitchell?
Yeah, it could be very important. You take a 2-0 lead in the games in your hands. You just think, oh, you need to it's great pressure.
Absolutely brilliant pressure from David Francis. If your Nico's experience needs to pinch this. Oh, Andrades is right now. Double 10.
Good.
And that is the first leg for Nico Bado and Joseph Andrades. And most importantly, as you mentioned, Mitchell, a break of.
Throw. That's it. Now, all you have to do is hold your throw the rest of the game and you win the match.
Yeah, that's all the pair need to do. But you can't count your chickens before the hatch, can't you, in this
definitely
game?
not. One leg at a time.
One leg at a time, because the worst thing you can do in darts is overconfidence.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're overconfident and you don't respect your opponent, so you think the match is won, it can be a lonely time on the
Yeah,
dartboard.
puts you a match in here.
Yeah,
our
that's
first
it.
one of the match.
Indeed, first one for the match from David Moises and a very well group 180.
Good answer. That's done.
He's a cool customer, David Francis really takes his time with his darts. Very steady player. He played for the youth national team back then, the national team when he was in WDF events. He played in the youth academy with Dyson Parody and a few other great players from Gibraltar back in the day. Obviously life catches up, everyone has to work, you have children, life
Yeah.
takes over, but he's still a solid, good player. Is this another 180?
It's a good leg here,
Yeah.
especially to break the throws well.
See, Andrade's feeling the pressure now. Something I realise, some players when you're not under pressure can play brilliant darts, But when you are under pressure, you start pushing those
No,
darts, and
definitely.
it's difficult to keep the flow.
Yeah, there's a lot of great players here this weekend that are, if you don't put pressure on them, they'll play really well. Oh, but he's lost his score. So Nico can put pressure on this.
Chance. Teams, I guess. He stayed up.
There. Good last start.
Brilliant last start, but still not enough to leave himself on a finish.
Oh, it's a good ball. It's a very good leg.
Very good check out 14 that leg for Moises and Francis.
Yeah. Played really well that leg. I want to say it was Moises. Am I right in saying that?
Moises, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, 180, 140, and 81 and 2.
Brilliant darts for Moises. Starts off with a triple again. Must be another 180.
Pulled that a
Not
little
quite,
bit.
but still solid. I know it's early days, Mitchell, but a 90 average and win the third leg, it's still solid darts.
No, definitely.
This will not be enough for Nico. They really need to produce the darts we know they are capable of if they are to win this game, because momentum does seem to be on the side of Francis and Moises at the moment, and Moises seems to be in the mood today.
No, definitely. You can see the way he starts to land it in and stuff. The landing in with purpose as well.
So what do you make of this new streaming facility in the GDA, Mitchell?
I really like it. Is this going to be the new streaming facility?
Yeah, so
for
all the finals,
teams?
everything will be streamed here. This will be the streaming room, and finals will take place here.
No, I very much like it. Because this used to be the practice room, but it's brilliant now.
Yeah,
All
for the
bolts in
GDA.
wall.
What do you make of the setup down the
Yeah, I
new
love
GDA
it.
cell? Yeah?
I love it. Is that more parents can come in now and stuff, maybe?
We don't know. We still have to have those discussions with the JDC.
Yeah.
To their credit, we've had Coach Brown have already been asking questions, asking for pictures, and taking a huge interest in the GDA setup. So it's conversations we need to have, but at the end of the day, it's that what they,
No,
I've always said
definitely.
JDC are the best at what they do, but
A lot
it's
more dart
that.
bolts anyway,
Yeah, 32 dot bolts
instead of 16.
instead
So.
of 16, yeah, and we make the most of the whole.
Yeah, definitely.
And what we want to do now, Mitchell, is grow this event. It's the first time we've done it isolated. We have over 100 participants, 112 participants today, which is great. It's the first year, so hopefully these players can say, Gibraltar Darts Association are really up their game.
Yeah.
They can produce something if they come back, and hopefully next year host the whole event.
Yeah, and a lot more people come as well.
And more people.
Yeah, I think this is one of the nicest setups I've seen.
Oh, that is a brilliant first start, the double for 2-1 lead for Moises and Francis. Solid out from David Francis there.
Yeah, very good.
So yeah, going back to the setup, yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
The setup is, I'm gonna have to thank them, the wonderful people at Gibraltar Darts have worked extremely hard to produce that. So the idea is to host major events. I think now we have those facilities, and coming from a player like yourself now, who's really up and coming, it means to thank you for those.
No,
efforts.
definitely. Andrade and Barrow, maybe. Yeah. Well, the darts I know they have in the locker, but it just seems to be going and seeing in France. So far, I've just been too strong for them at the start of this game. They've won 16, 14. The last two legs have been averaging over. So,
You can see they are feeling the pressure. You can tell he needs body language slightly. They are a bit tense,
yeah.
and you can tell Andrade is paying too much attention on what their opponents are producing, so they're focusing on his own game. But he still can't rule them out. They're great players.
No,
of the day.
definitely.
And we all know Nico can be magic when he turns up.
Yeah, definitely. Nico's obviously one of the best youth players about there now as well. Always game.
Yeah, talking to his father, he was telling me that Nico's been really good to do. So sometimes life takes over and you can't put in as much time as you like, but
Yeah.
you still can't rule him out.
That's it. There's
And
bigger
he is a
things.
top player on these days, he's demonstrated.
Bigger things in darts, isn't there? So.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's straight out, and then there's two trebles to leave a finish. He gets the first one. He doesn't think the second. So if Nico sets it up here, it looks like we could be going to 2-all.
He's a big score. That is a perfect first start, isn't it, Mitchell? Perfect
Both
second.
had
Is that
180.
turn 80 or turn
Yeah.
40?
Oh, it's a 140.
Solid 140. Sometimes the camera angles can be a
Yeah.
bit deceiving, can't they, Mitchell?
You just want Moses to hit a 60 now or a 59. You don't want him to find the treble at the last start. That's exactly what he's done. Leeds
Set it up
86. I feel like it has to go. It's a good first start. Followed by a great second. Oh,
That is
what
a brilliant
check-out by
116
Andrade.
checkout, Mitchell. What do you make of that?
Yeah, great check out, especially under pressure. To hold the throw as well, you lose that leg and you're going 3-1 down, and it becomes really tough from that situation. Now you know you're going to get a chance to at least hold your throw.
They still have to break the throw if they
Yeah.
want to win this game, but that will take a lot of pressure.
No,
off the shoulders,
definitely.
won't it?
When it goes to the last leg, but I feel like it's anybody's game. It just depends who has more available.
Punch that triple 20.
Yeah, just find your range. It's 4 legs in, you should be able to find the range now.
Look, what I find from my years running the youth academy in Gibraltar, I always tell the players when a player hits you with a 140, just imagine you're in a box. Like, don't hit them back with a 60. That's
Yeah.
like jab in my view. You
Yeah.
just need to go for the knockout punch every single time.
Definitely.
You know, you need to hammer, you need to be aggressive, and you need to have mental toughness.
Definitely.
I think that's what they need to pull out now.
It's been a very entertaining match so far, definitely, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's big finishes, couple
All legs.
180s.
Yeah. Good first start by Nico. Needs to move to the centre. The angle it landed in. Stays there, gets a turn. And 301 is .252, so it all depends on. You feel like he needs to get a treble here just to give himself confidence. Is that?
Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah, he's drifted into the 18. Can't leave a finish now. Oh, and he's hit another 5. So now Joey will just be hoping to have 2 treble visit and then some luck with the first start. And the second.
A solid last start keeps them in contention this leg, but you have to feel the advantage is still with Monzi's.
Yeah, definitely. 2-2-3 plays 2-2-4, but with that first start. Oh, I thought it was going to be a full house, to be honest. Just hoping no more trebles. Doesn't get one, so it's a turn. Nico gets a 2 treble visit here.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear a bit of bias for Mr. Laurie, he's great friends with Nico and Joey. That's the reason why I'm fair play to you for supporting your friends.
Me biased?
Yeah, lucky second out for
Yeah.
David.
I believe 72. We've seen a 116 in the last leg. Oh, it's not going to go this time. Leaves 86, so 72 plays 86, and it's 2 each, so this is a very big leg.
Moinsies has been producing some good darts, so you can't rule out this 72 checkout.
No, definitely not. Goes 16 for Tops. Tops for a 3-2 lead. Come on! Oh, I can tell by the reaction how much that meant to him.
It was an important leg with Nico would have been sat on 86, and you wouldn't have been able to rule him out either.
No, definitely not.
So now it's all to do again for the young pairing. Both players are still playing in the local youth academy setup, so they have many years and much more experience to gain, very much like yourself,
That's it.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
which is a scary thing. You still have to learn a bit more.
Yeah, it's still good. You have all your life to play darts. This is just the start of it, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
45, need to put pressure on that here. We'll visit here. Looks like it's going to go for each.
The pressure the young pair.
Yeah. Francis's first start has been very well done. I don't want to say bad because that sounds a bit terrible, but it's not been great, his first start. And
He's an excellent player, but in all fairness to David Francis, he's so he's a bit out of match practice.
yeah,
So he's not playing his best darts, but we know locally that David Francis can produce the goods on this
Yeah.
day.
so is Mosey's from Netherlands?
He's from the Netherlands. He lives in Malindi, the neighbouring town to Gibraltar, and he works in Gibraltar. He plays his local darts for the Borough Beg Warriors, if I'm not mistaken, which is in my housing estate, funny enough. So he plays for the Borough Beg team.
So he's in
And
Gibraltar.
he's in Gibraltar. He's very well known, very popular. It's a shame he can't represent Gibraltar because he doesn't meet the requirements living in Gibraltar for at least 3 years or 5 years in the UK. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember exactly. But he is a solid good player. He reached the final of the Gibraltar.
So if he moved into Gibraltar, would he be able to play for you then?
If he moved in and he lived here for a month and he had the residency, yeah, he would be eligible to play for the Gibraltar League. Probably be a good thing because I'm sure he can
Yeah, very good player. 118 plays 247. Need a treble here to leave a finish. It's a good first start for the way his starts lying. Like Nico enjoy her 6 from here, but you can't count them out. So that's a great last start, leaves 24.
Brilliant setup for Joey is to return. And if Moynes is to miss this 150, check out.
Treble 19 or treble 20? Goes 19's oh my god. Oh! Very unlucky for a second.
He's composing himself now.
Joey knows this has to go. It's a big dart. 63.
And what advice do you have for Joey right now?
Hit the double. Left double 6.
Vamos, David. Come on.
Experience, David Francis. I know it hasn't been his best of games, but you can't rule him out. He is experienced. He is very calm. He's a cool customer on the
Oh,
hockey.
it's a great dart. Leaves 24. No, he doesn't.
Doesn't
Oh,
wire.
that's in. Jesus.
Double tops for the match.
Oh, where's that?
Unlucky.
Is that in the what? No, it's in the 20.
20 was low in the 20s.
So then Nico Bad will make it free each and put it. That's like the side. Takes it.
He takes that double free. Apologies for the mistake in the camera angles. This sider with the Moynes Francis Bear to kicks on his leg.
That's it. Been a very entertaining match, I must say. We've had high check, it was 180s. And now we're sort of into sudden death. I think that's a 1.
And David.
That is a great score
Yeah,
under
good
the pressure.
David, vamos.
It's a solid tandem, Mitchell.
Been very. Francis has not played as well in this game, but started off with last night. Good last start there from Joey. All depends on this throw, you feel like. Oh, it's just. Looks perfect, doesn't it? No, I don't think it's in. 40.
That is a brilliant 140 from David Moynes.
Yeah, they're having a great last leg here. Here
That
comes
is a
Nico.
brilliant. Can Nico respond in kind? That is a 140 back. Although it's still all to do for the young pairing, with David Francis approaching the hockey for 140 checkout.
Right. Good marker though, you feel like you would just want to get below that.
Something in between to leave himself on tops for his partner 60.
Find it.
An outside chance if
Yeah.
Joey can produce the goods here, Mitchell.
Yeah, need the pressure. It's a great first start.
Brilliant first start, yeah.
Oh, he can't follow it. That's
Son.
very unlucky.
But it still applies a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, and
Applies something of pressure to the pairing of Moynes and Francis. And see, there's an audience starting to build up in the crowd.
yeah, Moises won't want to miss this. He'll want to take the pressure off his partner. He's not missed that treble 20 so far. He's missed it here. 20 for tops.
For tops.
Have to move to the side. Tops for the game. Oh, and he misses
Misses.
it.
An outside chance for Nico Bado. One of the rising stars in youth darts. And in the world of darts, can he produce the goods? It's the triple now, Mitchell.
Oh,
Gets
double
it.
19 for the match.
Oh, and it misses. Just hits the wire. You can see what it meant to Nico.
That's so unlucky. Still, but there's a lot of pressure on this double 10 now. belly will be turning inside.
Sure. Yeah, I'm feeling the pressure from the commentary box.
Oh, what a marker that is.
It's a brilliant mark. If you can keep steady and clip it in. There is pressure on this last start, but I can't rule him out.
Oh, he's
This is-
missed it. Oh, he's got
So
19.
Andrade's, you can see David Moynes' frustration there.
19 for
It's
the
all
match.
to do, yeah, all to do for Andrade's.
It's all about the big number here. Gets it free. It's a really comfortable free as well. I'm confident this double eight's going to go in.
Oh, it hits the wire. Misses it. David Moynes takes a deep breath. He approaches the hookey again.
Oh, sorry, double five. 10 remaining. Yeah.
10 remaining, yes. Double 5 for the match to eliminate the young Gibraltarian duo.
Feel the pressure. Might have heard something for the crowd, or he's just doing his thing. One of the two.
And that is game shot in the match for David Moynes and David Francis. Unlucky to the Gibraltarian pair. They did fight to the very last start. A big round of applause from the audience. And that's it. So, Mitchell, what did you make of this game?
Yeah, no, it was a very good game, enjoyable watch. Quite upset I'm not playing in the doubles now, but no, a very good game and
But you still have the weekend to look up.
That's
to look
it.
forward to.
Thank you
So,
very
what
much.
are you expecting from the weekend, Mitchell, just before we leave you?
I'm expecting to go out with damage. I want to go out there and win. I really should. I don't come with the mentality of winning a few games. So I believe I'll go out there and win, but whether or not I show up in the day is another thing.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mitchell Laurie. Best of luck this weekend, and thank you for joining us in the commentary box in what is now your second home, Gibraltar. You seem to become an honorary Gibraltarian.
Yeah,
And if you have the chance, enjoy that fishing trip.
I will indeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
That was good.
go, I'm ready. Believe me, I'm ready. I'm too old to wait any much longer. Three more each from you, that's better.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back to watch a great quality game of darts.
Yes, this is now the semi-finals, the first semi-finals.
Yeah, the first of the two semi-finals, so we're having both semi-finals on stage. So it's Willie Bolland and Watson versus Johnson and Clark.
It's been great having Laurie Mitchell in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure to have him here, having the WDF ranked #1 player in our.
Yeah, it was a great experience having Mitchell here. He is a great player. So now, moving on to the game, both players are now throwing for the ball, with Johnson and Clark to throw first. So, ladies and gentlemen, we get on with the first leg with Matt Clark to throw first. Mark Clark, you might know him from his years in the PDC. He's competed in several PDC World Championships. Very familiar face for many years in the PDC and a well-known name in the world of darts. And he's also joined by Johnson, no stranger himself. Willie Bolland and Watson, two great players as well from Scotland. The up-and-coming Watson and Bolland, still young himself, playing some great darts, so you can expect fireworks in this match. So that is a brilliant last start. 1, 2, 3 for Matt Clark. Not good enough yet from Bolland. We'll know he can produce brilliant darts. Slow start from Johnson. Just about leaves himself on a finish. Now it's Johnson, 78, double 12 now for the first leg. You feel he needs to use that dart to gauge it? No, he misses. And it's 157 now for Watson. Brilliant first start. Triple 19. Just about misses it. And that is a brilliant score to set Willie Bolland up. But it's 24 now for Matt Clark. And that's game shot on the first leg. And now it's Bolland to kickstart the second leg for his team. Well, first start for Matt. a slow start to this leg, so you feel that Watson now needs to capitalise on that 45. Only 58 from Johnson. Bolland will be looking to punish that score now. Which he still leaves the Johnson-Clark pairing with an outside chance in this leg if he can produce a good score now. He's solid ton. But the advantage is still with Bolland and Watson, who have the throw in this leg. Boy, free scored. Brilliant first start from Bolland. Leaves him on 104 for when Watson returns to the board. Clark will be looking to apply as much pressure as he can now. I feel he needs a 140 to apply pressure. Which I'm not too sure if he does. The camera angle's off there. Yeah, hits a solid ton, still won't be enough. And he sets it up nicely for Bolland's return. If he is to return, which he will. Applies a bit of pressure on Bolland. 9-9. He misses. Oh, he hits it. Sorry, the camera angles were deceiving. Apologies for those of you watching at home. So that is an equal match now, with Matt Clark now throwing first for his team. Now the Bolland and Watson pair will be looking to break the throw. So it's been an absolute pleasure having these players in Gibraltar. First year that we've hosted a Gibraltar Open weekend. The reason why we call it the Gibraltar Open weekend is because we've made it a whole compact weekend of events. The Friday today, hosting the pairs, tomorrow the Gibraltar Classic, the second Gibraltar Classic, and then hosting the historic and prestigious Gibraltar Open, which is the big one for us on Sunday. And just seeing these players come, we're looking to grow the event, increase the numbers for future years, and hopefully produce something special on the Rock where all amateur dart players across the world can enter. So very grateful to everyone who's entered this year. So Bolland, not quite the score he was hoping for. 55 from Johnson. That is a great throw, but still not enough to leave his pairing on a finish, with Clark approaching the oki now for a 1-for-1. He'll be looking to set this up nicely. He might go for the ball here. Or he might choose not to. He stayed up for solid ton. And leaves Johnson on a 2-dart finish now. If he can hit the single now. Be interesting to see if he goes for the 1 or the 9. Goes for the 9 for 32. Double 16. Now double 8.
No.
And he misses that third dart. Leaves the door open for Watson. Brilliant first start for this 140 check. Not too sure if that's in. No, he sets it up on 40 for Bolland if he is to return. With the experienced Mark Clark throwing for double 4, I do not think he will miss. Well, he misses the first start. Gets the second one as expected. So now it's all to do for the Scottish pairing. solid, but not solid enough. McCluck will be looking to make the most of that 58.
That's it, Baz. Come on, pal. That's it.
You have to feel a ton against the throw might not be enough if Watson can capitalise on this. Which he doesn't. A big score now from Johnson. Will give control of the leg to the English pair. Which he does not capitalise on. Both pairings, I have to feel, are struggling to settle into this game. We all know they can produce elite darts on the day.
That's it, Baz. Come on, pal.
And soon we will have the second semi-final followed by the final. You can see Willie Bolland with a smile on his face as to say, I can't believe we are not hammering that triple 20, but he does that now. He's encouraging his colleague Watson. Steady ton leaves him on a 1-6-4 for Watson. That's brilliant. First two darts. Solid 140 for Matt. Leaves him on a 112 for his partner. Great darts from Watson. He had to really run to the hockey to ensure that the dart did not fall off the board, leaving Bolland on 32. Now it's 32 left for Darren Johnson for 112, and he misses. Willie Bolland now
Come on.
checks it out for an equal match now. And the throw is back with Clark and Johnson. But Nikolai, you have to feel that Bolland and Watson will need to produce some good darts to break the throw.
Yes, they have. As you can see, the averages are more or less both the same, so it's a very tight match. And it's really looking like it's going to end with
A tight affair.
yes, it is.
It's going to be a tight affair on the board. But we feel that Johnson and Clark, if they continue to hold the throw, they will win. So Bolland and Watson will need to produce something special to break the throw in this leg now. That is brilliant first two darts. Oh, and it falls off that 180. But he's applied a bit of pressure, not enough as he was hoping for. But still a bit behind on this leg, especially considering Johnson and Clark have the throw. Brilliant first two darts. And that is a solid ton 80 for Matt Clark. For extending the lead in this leg. Still not enough to leave themselves on a finish. So advantage continues to be on the side of Clark and Johnson.
You can do a set up, pal. You can do a set up.
Leaving his partner on 40 double tops on his return. Brilliant first two darts.
Or you can do a set up, pal.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for missing that 180. But that is brilliant to leave in pressure. Will Matt, double 15. And he checks it out to take his team from one leg from the match. Now it's Bolland to throw first for his team.
So Alex, one quick question: how do you see the GDA hard work that has been put to set up two good venues, one with the live stream and another with 32 boards.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time Gibraltar it has 32 boards, which can take a lot of volume, a lot of players. Bringing them over 100 players is easy for you to run this tournament.
Yeah, it's been absolutely great. We've had great volunteers this week, working extremely hard. I need to thank, obviously, the obvious candidates, yourself, Nikolai, for organising the tournament so smoothly together, with Darren Olivero, the GDA secretary, Mark Walker for producing such a brilliant setup, Justin Proton for getting, and Cedric, who's watching from home, I think. He's the IT master, the IT Houdini. He works his magic all the time on the stream, so big thank you, Cedric, and the rest of the team. It's been great. And going back to your question on having 32 dartboards in the venue for the first time, it does set the infrastructure in place so that we can host major events in the future. And we still haven't tapped into other areas. If the tournament does grow, there's also the cricket hall where we can host an additional 16 dartboards. We also have the premises where you're watching now live on your stream, with another 8 dartboards on the live streaming board, the stage. So we have set the foundations for future success of this event, and I'm absolutely proud. Tops now. This is it. Leaves an outside chance for Johnson to claim victory for his pairing. This leg with bull left. And he misses it. Opens the door for a last leg decider for Bolland if he is to hit the double 10. Double 5 now. And you have to feel, you can see that frustration building up in Bolland. And you have to feel that Matt Clark will get the job done now. Well, he was going for the 3, I think, and he's hit the 19. Now double 8. And he misses. He opens the door again for Watson and Bolland to equal this match and take us to a last leg decider. There's a lot of pressure on this throw. It's a lovely marker, though, if he can clip that in. And he just about misses. I can feel the pressure for him. Now it's Johnson to get the job done. It's a bit closer now. And that's game shot and the match. And they book their place in the final. So it will be Matt Clark and Darren Johnson in the final versus what promises to be an explosive final. So expect fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going off to the break. See you in 5 to 10 minutes.
Is it a little bit of danger that we seek? Walking closer to the edge than we really should. Why do we let our hearts back out there time and time again? Is it looking for a home and a happy end? And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing can stop us, baby, we're fueled by hope. And in a time and age when love has come to die, we're taking another step and hope to fly. And we fight like gladiators, never mind about the failures. Fall down and rise again, fall down and rise again. And we roll the dice, roll the dice. Still we roll the dice, yeah. Still we roll the dice. Push that stone right atop that hill. Watch it tumble down, then we try again. Push
Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to the final of the Gibraltar Pairs Open competition. Big round of applause for our finalists, Jensen Walker, Lewis Gurney, Matt Clark and Darren Johnson. This will also be best of 7 legs as well all the other matches. And they're going to 3 more practice starts and then we'll throw for the ball. Anyone in the crowd, if you could put your mobile phones on the set, please. Okay, players are ready to throw for the ball. And that's just outside the 55. And that's in the bullseye, so Matt Clark and Darren Johnson will start
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we are on the way for today's final. The first ever Gibraltar Open Pairs final. Gurney and Walker, Johnson and Clark.
60.
Get it underway for us. Who will make history here in Gibraltar by being the first pair to win this event?
26.
Great experienced players on the hockey who will be fighting to have their name on the title.
99.
Wow. Not a great score from Johnson. You feel now that Gurney could give his team the advantage on the first leg, which he does. A slight advantage if Matt Clark can't score heavy now. You feel he needs at least 2 triples to apply pressure. That's 1.
100.
Solid ton. Still a bit of pressure on young Walker's shoulders, but you can't rule Walker out to check this out. Double 16. And that is game shot on the first leg. Brilliant 1 ton plus check out from Walker. And an early breaker throw. No, it's still early days, but the pairing averaging over 90. I know it's only 1 leg into the match, but could this set the tone for the rest of the match? Both players are amazing on the hockey. They've demonstrated it today, coming through a tough field of players to reach the final. But they're up against experience. So you have the young players against the experienced players. The old school versus the new school.
140.
And that is a brilliant score. His first visit, the second leg. So I see Darren, the MC, the referee for this match, calling for the best of order.
68.
See the fans are ready with the 180 cards, but I must say today has been a great day. It's been extremely smoothly run by Darren Olivero and Nicolai Bado. Done a great job tournament directing today's events. Nothing but great feedback.
61.
I think we've been very lucky, Alex, to having Jensen Walker and Laurie Mitchell in the house. It's not an everyday.
Yeah. For those of you just tuning in, we did, as Nikolai just mentioned, we had Mitchell Laurie and Jensen Walker in the commentary box with us today, which is great, really, and they had great, kind words for the Gibraltar players coming through the ranks. I was really impressed with Jensen Walker's interview earlier on today. It was a very mature interview, and it felt like I was talking to a 50-year-old man, you know, the amount of advice he was giving there. He has a good head on his shoulders, and I think the experiences gained from the JDC will set him up for success in the future. He's already reached the semi-final of the WDF World Championships just a couple of years back. He did say in the commentary box he hasn't had the best of years in 2026, but he has formed some good darts in key moments, he did say, and he will be looking to continue producing good darts in this final to get his hands on the trophy. But it also takes 2 to tango, and Gurney has been the best dance partner Walker could have asked for today. So now Matt Clark approaching the hockey for 73-14. Double tops. And he just about misses to equalize the match. Gurney to take us to a 2-0 lead. He's going for the 24-18. And he checks it out. Takes his team to a 2-0 lead. And sets them up nicely to win the title. And I hold a throw for them. So now Johnson and Clark, the difference between the previous game, now they will have to break the throw. So let's see how they cope and manage coming from behind. They have the experience to do so. But now they need to show their experience on the hockey.
100. 80.
I think, yeah, Mark Clark's basically asking Darren to distance the mic a bit more from his.
We've had it all game, mate. We've had it all game. I've not taken vision.
Not too sure what's going on at the moment. Yeah, he's asking him not to because obviously we don't have hundreds of people in the hall. So he's asked Darren if he could commentate with his voice, which should be enough for the viewers at home. I did warn you, Mr. Olivero. But thank you for everything you've done. You've done a brilliant job today, my friend.
100.
And long may it continue.
60. 161.
So could the removal of the microphone for the final be the turning point for Johnson and Clark? Solid 137 from Johnson, which puts them in absolute control of this leg.
40.
Yeah, Gurney has letting his bad darts go to waste now. As I'm sure that 6-6, now 3-3. He passed the score, which is a wise move because Gurney and Walker are still far behind. And Walker fails to apply pressure to the Johnson throw. And now 6-6 for... Yes! And that is a holder throw for Johnson and Clark. And now, if I'm not mistaken, it will be Walker to throw first in the fourth leg. So Nikolai, tournament directing today's events. What are your thoughts? How did we manage? How did the team do out on the shop floor? What's your views, my friend?
I think after the hard work we've been, the whole GDA staff has been doing the last week or so,
100.
I think we've had a great start. Everything has gone pretty smooth with the streaming, with the new boards, with all the iPads, with the Wi-Fi. And
47.
so, yes, I think tomorrow we should be a good show for the singles event.
140.
I think everything's looking good. Our Gibraltarian teams, I think they're Justin and Craig. We saw good games from them, high averages. We also saw Dyson and Fulham. They gave us a good show there. But I think this will set up our players good.
46.
Yep, absolutely agree with your analysis there, Nikolai. The players did have a good warm-up event today, and that hopefully will set them up nicely.
140.
Will set them up nicely for what is left.
81. We require 170. 70. You require 41.
Apologies, we had just received notice that the scoreboard was not on display. Apologies for that technical difficulty.
Game shot.
I believe we have the scoreboard back on the stream. And that is a 3-1 lead now for Walker and Gurney, and they go one away from claiming the first ever Gibraltar Open Pairs title.
Jenny.
100. Last one. 58.
Will they be able to wrap up the title in this leg?
70.
70. Gurney puts in a big score now. He might apply the necessary pressure. Mark Clark is as steady as they come.
96.
Really takes his time on the hockey. Does not rush his throw. You can tell he's a cool customer. Does not let his emotions get the better of him. And that consistency today has really shown throughout the games and the rounds he's been through today. I've watched some of the games on the shop floor,
30.
and he has been superb. Now it's Gunny to throw. It has been
50.
quite intense last few rounds for the pairing, so it might have taken a bit out of them, but I'm sure they still have what it takes.
135.
He was going to leave himself on the finish, leaves Johnson on 70 on his return to the hockey.
100.
To hold throw.
Require 70.
Double tops for Johnson.
50.
Hits a single 20, leaves himself on 20 on his return. And you can rule out Gurney now. With 130 checkout for the title. That is the first darts in. Second darts in. Double 5 now for the title.
Nice.
And he misses.
125.
What a pressure last dart. 125. Leaves his partner on 5 if he's to come back. And now Matt Clark. Double 20. Double 10, sorry. 20 left. Double 5. And he busts the score to leave his doubles partner on double 10 should he return for the title now. You can see the nerves are starting to creep in, and he busted. He busts the score. Now Johnson returns an opportunity he thought he wouldn't have,
Game shot and the fifth leg.
and he maintains throw. But they still have to break though. And you feel the advantage is still with Walker and Gurney.
137.
Brilliant start for the pairing. Feel they need to capitalize, because if Johnson and Clark win this match, this leg,
140.
they will have the throw in the deciding leg. Brilliant darts. Walker's really starting to show up now. Brilliant darts for Matt Clark, and that is a ton 80. Gurney. 164 for the title. Okay. Apply some pressure now to the Johnson throw. Just about misses. The double 13. And now it's Walker back to the hockey for the title. Now it's double tops left. And he checks it out. And Walker and the Gurney Perney become the first ever Gibraltar Open pairs champions. The pairing of Gurney and Walker. So congratulations, guys. What an amazing day of darts and action. And we'll soon move on to the trophy presentation. From all of us at the Gibraltar Darts Association, thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, right. Can we have the semi-finalists up on the stage? There were David Monsees and David Francis and Barry Watson and William Boyle. And we also have Barry Watson and William Boyle. Are they here? I'll keep the prize with them. Okay, can we also have up on stage next on your runners-up in the final, Matt Clark and Darren Johnson. Right, next up, big round of applause for your winners of the both pairs, Lewis Gurney and Vincent Walker. Yep, this is our first time we've done in the both pairs. So this is your inaugural winners. Big smiles on their face, and they're thoroughly deserved it.
Just in the middle now.
They have played some excellent darts all day.
All day.
And tomorrow will be more darts here. Tomorrow will be the...
Sorry?
Tomorrow will be the Gibraltar Classic. Sunday will be the Gibraltar Open. So we hope that most of the games will be live free. So we hope to see you. Log on and watch the games tomorrow. It will all be on Darts Connect as well. Thank you very much to everyone and good night.
Hey, was you going to invite me a drink now? Was you going to invite me a drink now?
Yeah, tomorrow. We'd like
Ah,
to to us. And social point. He's
Still we roll the dice. Still we roll the dice. Still we look for the special someone to make us whole. Nothing could stop